Hello, Poopsies. Thanks for joining me today on your very own tea leaves reading. It's been a hot minute since the last tea leaf reading. I'm going to start by cleansing the energies. If you'd like to book your own reading with me, you can book a candle wax reading, coffee cup reading, tarot reading, and then you can request a tea leaf reading in your booking form while booking either of those 3 services. I can do whatever you request. Recently I've been asked, can I ask questions for my candle reading or my coffee cup reading? Yes, of course, absolutely. Just like a tarot reading, you can ask questions for your candle reading or your coffee cup reading. Links below to TonyBomboni.com. Shout out to Chris, Claire, and Agnet. Thank you guys for booking 30-minute or longer. If you book 30-minute or longer on my website, I'll shout your first name out in the beginning of a video. Unless you say otherwise, of course. So, I just like to usually start by cleansing the energies in and around and all throughout. With some incense, opening the channels now, the portals to have these directed, guided messages. Thank you, Spirit, World, God, and Universe for guiding me. Make sure you sign up for my newsletter on TonyBomboni.com. I've been noticing a few of you guys signing up. Thank you for that. It's always wonderful to see new names. So sign up for the newsletter so you don't miss out on things that I have to offer in alignment with my services. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Just tossing some tea bags here, and then I have some good old chamomile. So let's begin tuning into what you need to know in this general reading. What is it that my poopsies need guidance on at this time? What do they need to know right now in their life? Please, God, Spirit, Universe, guide us. This is a lot more tea than I thought. I'm going to just pour some more slowly over time. But let's see what you need to know. I'm observing this face. It definitely looks like eyes here. Kind of a mouth and a nose here. I'm sort of seeing that right now. And someone's really thinking about you very deeply, very actively. Active thinking. And I don't know why I get this like salty taste in my mouth with them, though they're a bit salty maybe. I feel they look upset. Gravely, deeply upset about something. Maybe they're hoping to get back at you about something, or it's not quite a pleasant energy, in fact. But you could look at it both ways. The fact that you're on someone's mind, I guess, is a good thing, but you might need to cut the cords from this person, from this connection. I hear Japan in the spirit. Maybe you're traveling to Japan. Maybe there's someone Japanese in your circle. I'm definitely seeing something beautiful gifted to you. I don't know, it almost looks like something with curtains, or maybe they work in a place that sells curtains, or it's just some beautiful fabrics here. I'm getting something about your solar plexus that needs work. Also your back, Could be your spine, could be your scapulas, your shoulders. That region maybe needs alignment or straightening or chiropractic work. There could be something there with the back that's been affecting you deeply. Maybe for some could be operation based, caused by an operation or needing just a slight incision. I'm seeing these fields of flowers. It's like it kind of looks like a pasture, like a farm land. And I see your childhood. I see like someone with pigtails, and there's like a boy and a girl in the fields, and they're very happy. And maybe they became lovers when they were more grown, or maybe you were lovers now with someone that reminds you that with someone that reminds you of someone in your childhood. There's some hardships here. I see there could be some hardships or suffering in the near future for some. I see a sword. I see like a blade or a sword. Be careful with like sharp, not so much sharp objects, but like your sharpness of your tongue. I also see a tongue here. It's like, you know, are you being a spitfire? Are you, being more gentle with your words? I think the gentle approach is always best solution. But you're moving quickly toward your future, which is a good thing. It's a good positive outcome here. You're gonna have good positive results. So let's look more. Let's bring in this citrus and see what else you need to know. Careful steps with trepidation. You're like very, very precautious to tell someone you're blessing right now. Like where you're going. The fact that you won maybe 10,000 on the scratch card. Or, you're very, very careful with sharing and oversharing with someone. Even if it's like a friend, like you don't even want to tell your friends. I feel like you also don't even really want to hang out with your friend anymore. There's something here with like, it's not giving best friend energy. It's just like someone that you just met or someone that's like, you just started getting to know and you're like, oh, I'm not so sure about him or her anymore. You're kind of hesitant or doubtful about them because of their past behaviors. I am noticing kind of like, you kind of have like a squared off energy, a level head during this time. You're kind of the more sane one. While others may be like in their crazy mode or threatening other people mode. There's a very like malevolent, not malevolent, what is it called? Like a maladaptive, like maybe someone with maladaptive coping mechanism, and their behavior is kind of like finally shining on you. Like you'll be at the best place in the world. You'll be like at Disney or something. And I'm not saying that's the best place, low key, high key, but anyways, maybe it is for you, but you'll be at a place like that, right? Your favorite spa, your favorite restaurant or something, like just a beautiful place. And they will just be in like the grumpiest mood. It's not your problem. It's because they're going through financial and family situations here. So you make it your problem if you're a codependent type. But overall, I'm seeing like thorns here. Be careful of stepping on thorns. This kind of reminds me of those like, it looks like little feathers on a bird. Like maybe they bump into something sharp. Like be careful if you do have a dear pet, beloved pet. And they're around like an object that's like sharp or pokes them or something. You know, you want to be careful with that. So I guess I am seeing something with sharp objects in a weird way. I'm suddenly getting like immense smell of like sage. So you might need a cleansing too. You definitely might need that. Let's see what else we have to know. So I'm seeing like a pair of glasses, a pair of frames. Could also be like weights and dumbbells. I'm just kind of scanning for random objects and maybe how it relates to you. But one side of the scale is uneven. You're not balanced right now. Maybe one eye's vision got worse than the other. One eye got better than the other. I'm also noticing this kind of pyramid above your crown. It's like this enlightening of sorts. Like you can see above that. You can see beyond your current circumstances. And something also could be weighing you down in your chest, your heart, where your breast region is. And that could be something you're very careful of. Maybe some women decide to get reduction, or, you know, they have to think twice before getting an increase. What else are we seeing, tapping into now? There's a fiery fight here, a fiery argument. It doesn't end well. It ends in door slamming, being kicked out, asked to leave. You might have been kicked out recently. You might have been having to experience this. It's like being on the opposite end of the stick. You've had to have it good. Now you've had to have it bad too. That's the reason. That's the lesson. Why this explosive argument? Why this fight? Why do I have to unfold this way? For your advancement, for your progression, for your future success, there's a great divide here. A lot of people are going through this division. I'm going to be on side A, you be on side B, vice versa. Maybe if you play a sporting team and you decide to switch up your teammates here. These characters decide to go on the other opposite sides to see how it's like. And that emulates life. You know, it's unpredictable. One day you come in and the coach says, God, coach, you know, same thing. Oh, you know, it's time for you to do something different here. You've been doing your career for too long. It's time for you to switch things up. You're too much in your comfort. Let's test you when you're on this side. You're being tested. You're being evaluated rather than tested. You're being asked to be, so that God coach can see like, okay, they are better fared in this area when they're under stress, pressure, being challenged, rather than relaxed and too comfortable. Because some people are good under stress, some people are good under comfort. It just depends who you are. I also see like a phoenix. Almost looks like a flying squirrel, actually, funny enough. It's, you know, the unexpected gliding through, right? The unexpected happens. You become the unexpected. You do the unexpected, and you shock a lot of people. You surprise a lot of people. You make a lot of people laugh. Maybe not so in a good way. Maybe you feel like they're laughing at you behind your back. But you are your own unique identity. Forget what they say. Tapping into final messages before I dump the rest of the tea in it. You're exhilarated about something. There's something you're really excited about. Like I said, you're just really looking forward to it. But yeah, just be careful not to sabotage it. Don't tell anyone. I feel like it's in a few days. Like you just are, your eyes on the prize. You're so focused to hit the target. And if you tell someone, it's going to distract you from hitting the target. So be careful of this energy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open this chamomile and dump some out. accidentally dropped some on the floor, but that's all right. Here, let me get it. Cool. So let's see what else you need to know. I almost am being reminded of like a witch brewing herbs, right? Like witchy behavior, but in a good way, not like a bad witch, like a B word witch, itch, you know what I mean? Replace W with B, yeah, not that word. But it could have been because someone was being really nasty to you, and then you're like, all right, let's sprinkle a few herbs, shall we? And see what happens, right? Let's try to repel her energy, right? You're not sending anything bad to them. You're just, mixing a few herbs here, doing some herbology, making stuff happen for your benefit, for protection, for relaxation. I'm seeing a big mushroom here, and mushrooms, they grow out of nowhere. It's like the unexpected. It's like you never know when it's gonna pop out of the ground next. So I think you are in your mystery days right now, and not really oversharing, not telling people too much. You kind of just, but then once you pop out, again, you surprise, like the flying squirrel analogy. You surprise people. It's like you love the attention partially, but you love the shock factor to it. Maybe you're an entertainer. Maybe you're in an entertainment business, like working a casino or dance or whatever. Okay. I'm seeing moss here. It's like, when moss grows, we're kind of neglecting something, abandoning our own needs. Make sure you take care of yourself. I know you want to get up and go and do and achieve, and you're young still, and you have so much to accomplish. You're only in your 20s and 30s and 40s, but hey, tone it down, right? Equal go do, equal rest and relax, okay? Always remember that principle. This is a marathon, not a race. Unless you just want to live a short period of time, then be my guest, sprint, right? But that's going to be very damaging to your health. I see a skeletal issue again, specifically something with the bones or bone marrow. It's not looking good here. I think you're straining your bones. If you're a runner, I see a lot of like athletic sporty people, joggers, tennis, badminton, blah 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 blah. Right? Basketball, softball, soccer, football. Look, baseball, I don't care. Softball, dodgeball, you're all at risk of skeletal injury. Be careful, okay? There's an energy of hope. I see like 2 angels over you, but they're constantly like floating around and floating other places. So you're not really aware of them, but they're around you, and they're your guardian, I hear, in the spirit, right? They're meant to be there for you, with you. Some of you might be afraid of a diagnosis or something that's like, oh, this lump is there, or this thing is there, or like something's on your face and you're like, that was never there before. It's just like peeling dry, dead skin or something. It's not crazy. It's maybe like a mole that's growing. Nothing of concern, no melanoma issues, God forbid. You're protected again. The fact that I saw these angels, like your protection. You're in your protection era. Being protected era. Okay, so final thoughts, words of wisdom, guided messages for you. You're going to be okay. You're going to be more than all right. I see some of you definitely need a tarot card reading, for lack of a better word. Like, there's something you're trying so hard to find answers into, and you're just desperate for the answer, but it's not coming through. It's like God, the universe is not showing you. You're asking people questions. You're looking around. You're being snoopy. It's okay to be a little nosy sometimes, right? We want answers. We're desperate for answers, but you're not getting them. That's the problem. Maybe you already went to a psychic, and that psychic didn't tell you the answer you're looking for. You're like a little frustrated with yourself. You're like, what do I do now? No one's telling me what I need to hear. Maybe even your therapist or counselor hasn't assisted you. So, or they didn't do such a great job this week because they're going through a divorce or whatever, they are not necessarily able to be there for you at this time. So I have a feeling this is something you can outgrow. Give it a week or two, I hear. Some of you a week or two for some a week. Why do I keep saying a week? Freudian slip, right? Maybe it's just a week. I'll leave it there because I keep trying to say a week or two or a month or two. But the word's not coming out. So maybe it's for most 95% of people, 99% of people, a week or two. But notice how I said that, a week or two. Weak. Why is weak having the word weak in it? W-E-A-K. Weakness, right? There's some weakness here in your health and your energy. I absolutely despise English. The English language is so negative. It has so many words that cast spells on us that is not good. The fact that it's a global language is terrible. I feel like you feel like as though you fizzled out. I hear 40, 41, 42, maybe that's age. Maybe it's how many months, weeks, days you've been in an industry and you just feel like you can't accomplish what you used to. You can't do what you used to. Age could be a factor, sure. You're still young when you're 40, by the way. Don't let anyone freaking tell you otherwise. Those losers. No, I'm joking, but seriously. Those people who have nothing better to do than be like, oh, once you turn 30 or 40, you're gonna... No, shut up. Go away. Anyway, so, so don't let age stop you, but I'm definitely getting the fact that, the matter that, yes, it could actually be realistically like a factor for you specifically. Okay, but don't keep blaming it on that. Again, words cast spells. Don't keep saying, it's because I'm 42 that I'm having this joint pain. Like, stop it. Knock it off. Stop telling yourself that. Your doctor's certainly not telling you that. You stop telling yourself that. Stop second guessing, right? I mean, tough love, but yeah. I would say just work through this. Make sure you're in movement. Make sure you're in motion constantly. Some of you are too still, sitting too much. Be in movement, okay? All right, so overall a very positive, healthy reading. Nothing really too wrong or chaotic here. It's going to be exciting time for you. Get excited. All right, so if you'd like to book your own personal reading, go on TonyBomboni.com. I'll always be here every day. Like I said, you can just book a tarot reading, a coffee cup reading, or a candle wax reading, and then type in the message, I'd like a tea leaf reading instead. It's fine. I can do it. It's totally cool, man. Or woman. Or both, or none. Yes, I do genderless readings. I do psychic medium readings. I do anything. And like I said, I can answer any question you have in your candle wax reading, coffee cup reading, tarot reading, anything. I am here for you. I am a guide. I'm a channel. My purpose is to help you through any issue you're going through today. Let me help you. Links below and in the top pinned comment in the comments section down below. I love you all so much, and I'll see you very soon. And don't forget to sign up for that newsletter. Bye, guys.